significant game tonight with serious playoff implications on the line.
You could just feel it in the atmosphere, right, PA? Even us coming in, you saw a lot more fans outside of the building. They're here early. They're watching the warm-ups. The players seem like they're locked in. And those coaches meetings we had even had some intensity to them. So I'm fired up to be sitting here with you to watch this one.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Now here's Siakam. Over Leonard. Siakam, no good. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met at Indianapolis.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Nembhard with it. Powell covers. Nembhard, good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so here are the Clippers, following the bucket by the Pacers. Leonard against Siakam. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Leonard can't get it to go.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Siakam with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Nesmith. Now here's Siakam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Leonard outside. Indiana with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Now the Clippers with it, trailing by 2. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, BA, that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Now here's Halliburton. 23 points for him last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, but there's always this point when you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Powell, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Harden against Halliburton. Outside Nesmith. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Dunn.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, BA, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in LA, they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Harden. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Here's Leonard from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Leonard's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take, but Leonard is confident in that range.
Siakam outside. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 7.
Working some magic inside. Leonard so polished.
Nimhard with it, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pulls it from 20. The Pacers again can't hit.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Leonard outside. Powell, a screen on Siakam. Here's Leonard. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
And you know, he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Fires in the triple. Halliburton's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Halliburton against Harden. Leonard outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Siakam outside. Three-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Leonard. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
They're really working the paint now.
Pacers trail by 4. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Nesmith, following the score by the Clippers. And there's a pick. Pulls it from the top of the key. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 8 points. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Powell outside. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target. For Indiana, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
The offensive versatility of Pascal Siakam. He can hit shots from a variety of spots.
Now here's Harden. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Leonard outside. Harden with a screen on Siakam. To the inside. Outside for Harden. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers rebound. Here's Dunn. And again, it's the Clippers.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now here's Nesmith. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. They get it back. Pass to Turner. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Pacers lead by 1.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Leonard.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Leonard. Driving to the basket. And Leonard with the strong finish.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Batters check in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's a look at some stats for Norman Powell.
Who out there wants a free t-shirt? Fans, put your hands together for your Clipper Spirit Dance Team.
Nesmith passes to Turner. Pass to Matherin. There's a screen by Turner. Now here's Matherin. He's guarded closely. It's scooped up. Outside Neesmith. Five to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Siakam for three. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Well, when he finds the shot he wants, Siakam is a threat from range.
Outside Harden. Drills it from deep. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Matherin. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Now here's Leonard. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker, Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Siakam against Zubats. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Inside. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's McConnell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Toppin. Back to McConnell from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1:43 left to play in the first. And the dunk by Leonard.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Pacers trail by 5. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Siakam. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Shepherd. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right? From Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
So it's the Pacers now, following the score by Los Angeles. McConnell passes to Toppin. Halliburton for 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Dunn's shot is good.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 6-point game. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton outside. It's deflected.
Terrific defense from Zubats. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Tipped away. Here's McConnell. And Indiana misses again. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pacers trail by 8. McConnell outside. Pass to Mathurin. It's Walker on the wing. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Oh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
There's a screen. Here's Leonard. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Here's Toppin. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Now here's Leonard. Coming off a 22-point game against Houston. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 14. Walker for 3. Buries it from 3. And it's a 3-point Indiana lead.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
3-pointer, Harden. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Halliburton. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Harden, the pass to Dunn. Outside Harden. Leonard for 3. The offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
That's what Zubats is here for, making plays in the trenches.
And here's Halliburton. And it's Indiana's ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, do you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Now Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Takes the 3. And Indiana misses again.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Dunn's shot is good. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Nembhard outside. Here's Turner. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those floor blocks. No, 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 not today.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Harden. Over Halliburton. And Toppin pulls it down. Zubac finds Powell. Over to the wing. Dunn, the pass to Harden. Leonard for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
The Pacers again can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Harden with a screen on Toppin. Leonard way outside. Whoa! Kawhi from another area code.
Man, to think that he was going to be capable of those kind of shots when he first came into the league, even from way downtown. Love the confidence from Kawhi.
To halt the run. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 6.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Leonard passes to Harden. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Harden against Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. In transition, here come the Clippers. Dunn's shot is good. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Well, there are a few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
Toppin outside. Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Mathurin. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got his 6th rebound on the night. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Harden from outside. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Yeah, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Powell with it. Halliburton picks him up. The drive by Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Halliburton. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And miss after miss right now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Down by 12. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And Indiana misses again.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Pacers trail by 12. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Turner. Nembhard outside. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer Mathurin. Nails it from 3. Mathurin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Up top, Zubac. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden. Ooh, he's now 7 from 12.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Turner. Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, BA. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. He can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one. It doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role. Such great concentration from Zubac. He's a man on a mission to just dominate the paint on a nightly basis.
Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Tyrese Halliburton.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. The Clippers, 4th.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you found them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
You just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Done with a steal. Harden with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pacers trail by 15. Nembhard outside. Turner finds Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. Launches a 3. And it's Benedict Mathurin with the 3. Mathurin's got 6 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Harden. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. The Pacers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Nembhard with it. Pass to Turner. Got a piece of it.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now here's Leonard. A minute 20 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Out to Powell. The 3. Indiana with a rebound. Now here's Mathurin. He has 6. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Neesmith. Turner, a screen on Powell. There's Neesmith with the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Yes, it's good. Harden's got 13 points in this quarter.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Leonard against Siakam. Turner passes to Siakam. And here's Nembhard. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
Did a great job to establish position and square up.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in.
Substitution.
27 seconds left to play in the first half.
TJ McConnell.
Outside Harden. Puts it up from 17. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Harden's got 23 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And here's Siakam. Misses in close. Gets it up. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
taking a look at Los Angeles, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injury.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Clippers.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the floor for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Leonard against Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
There's an underrated scoring aspect to Norman Powell and what he can do. He can drive, get inside, or he can knock down a jumper. That's a tough cover.
And so Powell nails them both. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 15-point game. Nembhard outside. Shoots. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Looking to get back on track. Banked it in off the glass. Nembhard's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Zubac passes to Leonard. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Leonard. He has 7.
In the paint, Zubac is going to get aggressive and not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Turner against Zubac. From downtown. Turner, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And they recover it. Dunn outside. Second shot opportunity. Harden from outside. The rebound by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 17. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Nembhard. To the right side. Turner, a screen on Leonard. Now here's Turner. Blocked.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
First trip to the line for him here.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. For Indiana, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. They get it again. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's Leonard. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Halliburton outside. Here's the three. Pass to Turner. 4 on the clock. Here's Siakam from outside the arc. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Now you see it, now you don't. Siakam playing some tricks out there.
Up top, Zubats. Back to Leonard. Zubats with a screen on Siakam. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Siakam in the post. Leonard defending. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubats has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Harden. There's the drive, and the shot's good.
And that is what Harden does. Draws fouls, hits shots, and makes plays.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Halliburton, the pass to Demar. Now Siakam. 4-3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. In transition, here come the Pacers. The finish! And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie.
Well, once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
Siakam outside. Halliburton on the wing. Nembhard outside. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats is...
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Zubats with a screen on Siakam. Out left to the wing. Zubats finds Harden. Clock at 6. Shoots over Halliburton. No good, off the front rim. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Here's Neesmith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw no good. Grant, some rookies coming to the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Siakam against Leonard. It's Siakam with the drive. Leonard pulls down the board.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Harden. Leonard inside, working on Siakam. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, the mindset from Kawhi Leonard right there is just making him a monster on the inside. Goes at the defense full head on.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 16 points now.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Dunn outside. Here's Leonard. Siakam with the defensive effort. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. So he gets them both. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Harden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Siakam for 3. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spinning. Maybe he got his timing down. And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Now Nembhard. He's got 6. Halliburton outside. The 3-ball. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Halliburton. 18 points for him. Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers lead by 23. Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Siakam. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Turner, a screen on Powell. 3-pointer Mathurin. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And then Harden with the jam.
It's not a handful, it's a bundle of these kind of performances from James Harden. What a night.
Pass to Halliburton. Turner against Zubac. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Now Halliburton. On the take. Soft touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 20.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. A nice job on that drive.
Dunn outside. Pass to Harden. Zubac with a screen on Halliburton. 3-pointer Harden. Counted from distance. Harden's got 38 points.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
He takes it in. And then Harden with the jam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce. So it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. 22 points for him.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Got a piece of it. Done with a steal. Harden against Mathurin. And then Harden with the jam.
All right, Harden still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
The Pacers shooting around 32% in the third quarter. Siakam outside. screen on Leonard. Pass to Turner. Puts up a three. Drops in the three. Turner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
He's good.
Just simply creating offense. That's what James Harden is. He is the system.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 16th rebound on the night. Harden into the lane and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's Nembhard, defended by Dunn. Outside Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Powell. Mathurin. Can't nail the jumper. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Toppin outside. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But, man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Here's Leonard. And they get it back. Zubac passes to Powell. They grab their own miss. The three. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Leonard passes to Zubac. The ball's knocked loose. Leonard against Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. Six on the shot clock. And here's Toppin from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's good for 2. Harden's got 46.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Mathurin against Powell. And the layup is good off the glass. Mathurin's gotten 4 this quarter.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Leonard. Harden with a screen on Walker. Leonard with the ball. And it's McConnell picking him up. And the shot goes in. Leonard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Halliburton finds McConnell. Mathurin with the ball. Shoots over Powell. And Mathurin gets it to go on the assist from McConnell.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Harden nails the baby hook. Harden's got 48.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Toppin outside. Halliburton outside. Up and over Dunn. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Halliburton's shot selection really impresses me. He's so efficient, and he knows when he should look to capitalize.
Harden misses. The Pacers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. McConnell passes to Toppin. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
That one goes in.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Knocks it down from distance. Halliburton's got 27 points.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Powell for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mathurin's got 5 rebounds in the game. Halliburton outside. Floats one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Dunn.
Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.
Nembhard, he's checked in for McConnell. And the second free throw is good.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for him.
Zubac's inside. Walker covering. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
Halliburton with the ball. For 3. The Pacers again can't hit. Here's Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, a 4th turnover there. That's just a rough, sloppy game.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Siakam in for Walker. Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Pass to Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Powell, a screen on Siakam. And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Turner. The 3 is up. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Harden with it. Picked up by Mathurin. Outside Harden. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Harden. Yet another bucket.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Powell's got rebound number 7 tonight. Harden against Halliburton. Harden, the pass to Dunn. Leonard inside, working on Siakam. Again, the Clippers score.
Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
And for Indiana, they're shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Here's Mathurin. Nembhard outside. They need this. And the three-pointer goes.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Harden, the pass to Dunn. Powell for 3. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats. And that's a double-double for him now.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Siakam, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 23.
Well, another one for Pascal with his diverse offensive game. You're just not going to take everything away from him.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Zubats finds Leonard. Good. He hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Harden against Halliburton. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Screen by Leonard. Three-pointer, Harden. Offensive board. Second chance effort. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And with this victory, they managed to avoid the embarrassment of getting totally swept in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for James Harden.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton left side. And Indiana misses again.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
The line for LA, James Harden.
Harden hits them both. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden against Halliburton. Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. Off target with a jump hook. And here's Indiana now. Siakam in the post. Leonard defending. With the 7-footer. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
I'd rather fly you out tonight, put you on a flight, knowing you probably try to argue in a